Welcome to the Bware Horror Real, your home for everything horror. This week up on the chopping block, I got the remake of the horror classic, It. It is produced by New Line Cinema in association with Rat Pack Dune Entertainment, Vertigo Entertainment, Lynn Pictures, and Catsmith Productions. It was distributed by New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers. Now, it's been years since the original It came out, and this movie, it was a huge buzz. Everybody wanted to see this movie when it came out. Obviously, I was a fan of the original It. That movie terrified me when I was a kid. Love the original. Tim Curry, great as It. Oh my God, everything about her, Pennywise. So good. So when this movie came out, now, it's 2017, 2018, they're able to do a whole lot more with horror movies they weren't able to do back then. I was I was excited for it. I was curious to see what they were going to do. Now, I don't need to give you the entire rundown of what the entire It thing's about. You've probably seen the original. If not, what rock have you been living under? But the one thing that I thought was kind of cool about this one was that it focuses entirely on the kids of when they were kids. So there's no switching back and forth like in the original between the kids when they were adults and the kids and back and forth and trying to piece everything together that way. This was 100% based on all the kids. And it was cool seeing it from the start to begin, start to end, just that way. Now, this is where things get a little weird for me. I thought it was going to be awesome. Now, I know, again, because it's 2017, 2018, whatever, there's CGI out the ass with every movie that gets done. One of the things that was great about the original It movie, there wasn't much of that. There wasn't really any of that kind of stuff. It was all just kind of fear that they built up. Now, don't get me wrong. This remake has a whole bunch of jump scares. Something CGI has done really, really well. You know what I'm talking about? Like the whole 50 teeth thing coming out. That looks pretty cool. But they went over the top with some of it, in my opinion. Like it did the stuff that they didn't really need to do. Like even that whole with the weird dancing thing, I wasn't really cool with that. And then the floating thing. There's a lot of it to me just wasn't done all that. The CGI was done well. The CGI was done well. They put money in this movie. It made money. It was probably one of the most popular horror movies in years. But it just kind of missed the mark on a lot of it for me. Honestly, everything about the movie, there were cool parts. Definitely some cool parts. Like when they're in the creepy house. The kids are in this creepy house and Pennywise is basically fucking with them the entire time in this house. But they're kind of fighting them. These kids are falling through floors, all kinds of stuff. It's cool. It's definitely cool. But it's just never really got what I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. But it just I never felt scared watching this movie. But as of right now, where it stands, because I was disappointed with it, with the overabundance of CGI for really no reason other than they wanted to make things look grander than they needed to when they didn't have to. And again, just the overabundance and use of CGI when it's just really not needed. I'm going to give this It remake 2 out of 5 Screaming Virgins. Yes, it's low. I know. I'm sorry. I just didn't like it. That's all I got for you on this edition of the Horror Reel. If there's anything you want to see me do on the Horror Reel, send me an email somewhere along there. So it should be up on the screen by now. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Hit me up on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, any of the social media things. Send me an email. Let me know what you want me to see, what you'd like to see me review on the Horror Reel. Any of that. And I'll try to get it up as soon as I can. That's all I got for you. Remember, if you're not down, beware.